not allow us to participate as a community. We are here for. So thank you for showing up on behalf of those of us who work at Cabrillo. Support Cabrillo. Trustees of Cabrillo. Thank you for showing up. But more importantly, thank you for standing together. Thank you for taking this moment to say we will not tolerate this. And we don't have to act out aggressively against anyone else, but we can take pride in what we do together, collectively as a community. And in this moment, we get to come back together and say, here is another opportunity we get to show the real pride. Here is another opportunity we get to demonstrate the love and hospitality and what the value of community is. This is another opportunity, albeit unfortunate circumstances, but thank you for showing up. Thank you for taking this time to say that we matter, our students matter, and this moment is meant for us to defy hate. Thank you.
Anybody want to top that? Thank you all.
I won't be needing that. I taught high school, so I know how to project. Good morning. My name is Vanessa Quiroz-Carter. I am the representative for District 2 on City Council. And thank you for coming out and supporting today. You may not know this about me, but I am a member of this community. And so this is my district. This is my community. This is one of the only places in the world that I feel safe. And I mean this community, and I mean Cabrillo, because I'm a former Seahawk, so go Seahawks. So when I heard about these events, I was not only sad, but I was angry. And anger is an emotion that we can use to motivate to action, and this is action. So thank you for being here today. And our queer community, we will not go back. We won't go back. We're going forward. We're here. We are queer. I am queer, and I'm not going back. I want to say that we have a wonderful queer community in Watsonville. We see you, we hear you, we're there to protect you. In order to be a tolerant society, we must be intolerant, or we must be intolerant to intolerance. It's a weird thing, but we have to do it. So we will not tolerate homophobia, we will not tolerate prejudice, we will not tolerate any of that. We will not tolerate racism. We're not going to tolerate it. We're not going to tolerate it in my district, we're not going to tolerate it in the city, and we're not going to tolerate it. We have to accept each other, we have to accept differences. That's how we make progress, that's how we move forward. So we are here, and hopefully, yes, we can have this beautiful flag up. I have my flag, I'm here to support. And this is a safe place, this is a safe space, and yeah, thank you all. So let us move this towards action and to being more inclusive, more diverse. And again, thank you all for coming out.
Thank you, everybody. Yes, we have another speaker coming forward. Thank you.
I might be able to be loud enough. Can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Jen Salinas Holtz. I work for the Pajaro Valley School District. I have the privilege of being an advisor for 6 gay-straight alliances in elementary and middle school. And so I work with kindergarten through 8th grade students who, many of them will be future Cabrillo students. And I'm here to tell you that this is absolutely a relevant conversation to have with young children. I think we need to see this as a wake-up call that there is hate in our community. And I challenge all of you who are here as allies to have conversations with your family members, especially the difficult family members, and make sure that they understand that we need to show up and support queer and trans youth of all ages. I'm sure you're all aware there's legislation in the country, really scary stuff happening, trying to oppress LGBTQ plus kids and keep conversations about queer and trans people out of schools. So I hope that all of you will take this as a call to action to have these conversations with your family members. I see all of you showing up as allies, but we need to make sure that our children are safe, which means queer and trans kids. I've worked with queer and trans kids who are 5 years old, so this is absolutely relevant to young kids. And we have an awesome community here. I'm a queer Watsonville resident. I love our community. It makes me very happy to see you all here. But let's move forward and actually do something, and let's do something to make life better for LGBTQ plus youth so that they can see that we have pride flags hanging up. We have supportive adults in our community. It's okay to be yourself. And hopefully that message will get through to the people who are doing things like burning flags so that they know that this is a community that supports LGBTQ plus people, and we have a lot of pride in Watsonville. So thank you all for being here.
Don't worry, I've got a young, agile Larry. Hello there. My name is Madeline Ciara Alia, and I have a poem written called Ebb and Flow, in honor of the martyred pride flag that blazed at Cabrillo College into greater flag of the silver void. The tide rarely rises all at once. Each push, each wave, each sheet of foam must roll back to see where it came from. Movements never take hold all at once. Each triumph, each success, each show of strength must meet the blaze of human ignorance. People's hearts never change all at once. Each idea, each victory, each doubt of mind must test us as it casts us back into darkness. And yet, the tides still rise, wave by wave, each one further than the last. New worlds take hold, old worlds washed clean. And so, movements take hold, soul by soul, more united than before. New humans take turf, old humans stand by. And then hearts change, thought by thought, once sowing hatred, now seeing people. New ideas take root, old ideas left behind.
Thank you. Anybody else? Well, with that, wonderful. Oh, you have.
I don't have a poem, just words. Is that all right? Just some words. And I have not planned anything. But come up here, Madeline. This is my daughter, Madeline Ciara Alia, who told me her name when she turned 16 a few days ago. And I am incredibly proud, obviously, of her and her journey, and of myself, because it's been a journey for me too. But I can't imagine a more welcoming community. And with the fear and the dread that's out there, having this space, I started teaching English at the Watsonville Center in the fall of 2000. At that point, the climate here was very different. And there was a lot of silencing and a lot of shaming. And the way that this community has risen up in support of diversity in the truest meaning of the word, meaning not just embracing diversity that looks like us, right? But embracing the diversity that might challenge us. That is huge. That's what education is about. That's what me and so many of my colleagues teach for. And I am so proud of each one of you here today. I'm proud of us. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for creating a safe community for people like my daughter. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you all once again for a wonderful event. Cabrillo stands proudly behind all of you and behind our beautiful new flag. Thank you.
Thank you, Donna.
Madeline, M-A-D-E-L-I-N. Ciara, C-I-A-R-A. It's Alia, A-L-I-A-H.
When you heard that this happened, what were your initial thoughts? And what forced you to compel you to come out?
Well, my immediate thought was, oh, another one, because, like, there are bills in Texas, there's flag burnings all over, all sorts of stuff going on all over, and it's quite overwhelming for something to happen so locally.
Oh, I forgot to ask you earlier, what pronouns do you go by?
She, her.
And then you just told your mom your name.
Yep,
too long ago.
fairly recently, on my birthday.
Oh wow. Was that something were you super nervous about it?
Yes, I actually got so nervous that I blurted out the day before my birthday. Planned it out down to the syllable, and it just, oh, well, gotta improvise.
And then in terms of what happened with the flag, what would you say to the person who did that?
I bless you, and I'm praying for you. I hope you can turn it around. Give it some time to think, man.
Do you feel like, how would you describe the LGBTQ community here? Do you feel like there's a lot of support? I mean, we saw a lot of elected officials today that are openly queer.
Yeah.
What is your sense?
We're a little seed that's just begun to sprout out its leaves and take its soil.
Anything else you wanted to share? Anything else to the students? Let's address that. To the students who saw this happen and now they're worried. Right? They're worried to go to school.
Your fear is what they want. Grow, rise, and be safe, but don't hide. Because if you hide, they win. This is a war that is fought through spirit, not through, I don't know, guns or anything.
Great.
All sorts of stuff, and it's all happening at once. There's a war going on every front against our right to be us.
And what compelled you to get it and write this poem?
I gotta do something. I'm guessing that there are a lot of people who are gonna hear this news and be like, one person can't change anything. But if everybody thinks that, and then nobody's gonna change anything.
Bring that teachable moment to our local community so that we can continue making sure everyone is safe and welcome.
Being open and being in a position, an elected position. Can you speak to that? Do you feel like there's been hostility there when you're initially trying to go for that position? And kind of connecting that to students who are trying to overcome, the hurdles that come with going for a position, being,
I've been really fortunate. I recognize the privileges I have as somebody who walks through the world as a white male. There has been limited amounts of resistance or discrimination that I've experienced. And by and large, I think people have been excited about the fact that I'm transgender. And because I walked into this leadership position at Cabrillo as a former student, really well informed about state policy and state budgeting as it impacts higher education, ready to do the work. And what makes me excited about being trans and out and a leader at the college and an elected official in our community is I get to be that role model of we are just as valuable and important as anybody else stepping up into leadership. And there's no reason why anybody should have any trepidation about can a person who is transgender take on a leadership position and do the work? Absolutely. And I get to demonstrate that that's possible. That's equally a privilege, and I'm really excited and humbled by it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.